I'm back with another video, and thank you guys for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing another Q&A, so let's go ahead and get started. I have a question. Actually, it's 3 questions in a row from the same person. Helmet Vanga commented, "It would be cool if you could show us your UV light exposure and washout booth, etc. Great video." I have videos showing those things. One is called My New Exposure Unit, I think is the name of it, and that kind of does an overview of my exposure unit and, you know, tells you the name of it and everything about it that I knew at the time when I first purchased it. It's actually like an unboxing video. As far as my washout booth, I made that myself, and I actually made the video for that, and if you check the links in that description box, you can find out where to purchase everything. So I do have those videos already, and thank you for watching. And you also asked, what software do I use? Your ruler to keep straight looks awesome. I've seen the T ruler, but not like yours. The softwares that I use, although I've answered that again, I'll answer it one more time. I use Photoshop. Occasionally I'll use Illustrator, and I use Roll and Cut Studio. And the T-Squared that I have is actually, I want to believe it's the first version that they made, and they no longer make that version. So I have had it for years. Like when I first started printing t-shirts, that was one of the things that I purchased, and it's the older one. I don't even believe they make it anymore. If I would knew they wasn't gonna continue making it, I would have bought a couple of them. Maybe I could have sold them, because a lot of people ask about that. On this video, why do you not use Flash to cure? On this video, why do you not use Flash to cure it as your go on with the rest of the colors? Just curious. By the way, who makes your screen press machine? I am not really understanding the question. I used the flash dryer in this video, if I'm remembering correctly. It was the I Heart 1200 shirts. Some of the shirts were, oh, okay, I think in that video I might not have used the flash, but I believe I did use the flash in that video. I would have to go back and look at it to see, but I usually use the flash even when it's not needed, because I use the thicker inks. Even when I'm printing something where my colors won't be touching, I still use it because my inks are thick, and I don't like for them to get a thick layer of ink on the back of the screen. So I usually do. I'm not sure why I didn't use it in that video if I didn't, but I want to believe that I did. The other question was, who makes my screen press machine? It's actually a Vastex. It's the V1000. It's like their entry level press with a lot of the options. Healthy, Wealthy, Wise commented, "Dope. Thanks for watching." Healthy, Wealthy, Wise. Cleo Production commented, "What type of vinyl do you use, my friend?" I mostly use the Stars Econoprint, but I use a few other vinyls that I order from eBay or Amazon, and I will put the link below so that you guys can kind of check those out if you're interested. Okay, Cleo Productions, "I'm from April too, my friend. How much for a t-shirt?" My son's birthday is in April also. That shirt right there would be about $25 because it has a couple of extra prints, and it has a large size print. Serigera F28 commented, "Hello, how are you? I want to know what you use to give the HP Office Pro, my HP printer. Do you use it to get the positives or the originals?" I use it to print my film positives. I am not sure. You're saying the originals. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about on there, but I do use it to print my film positives. Yes, that's what I use it for. Helmet Vanga commented, "What software do I use or recommend for designs?" I answered this question in another video, and I think I answered it earlier in this video, but just in case I didn't, I use Photoshop, Illustrator, and Roll and Cut Studio, and I would recommend any of those, but they also have some free ones. I think GIMP is one of the free ones. I've never used these. You could just search something like free design software or something like that, and maybe some different things that pop up, but GIMP is one of the free ones that I've heard mentioned before. Okay, T Shiny Bebo, I think that's how you pronounce it. T Shiny Bebo What kind of cutter do I use? The cutter that I use is actually the Roland GX24. They don't make that cutter anymore. It's actually an older cutter, but a good cutter. They now have the GS24, I think, or something like that. And it's just the updated version of it. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm just taking it that it's the updated version of it that may have more features. Right here I have K on strings 313 commented, hello, do you run Separation Studio and Accurate to get your transparent prints? If not, what do you use? I use Photoshop for all of my film printing, and I'm able to do all of my color separations with that. I don't even know how to say this name. It's a hard to pronounce name for me. Maybe it's easier for other people to pronounce it, but they commented, hey, do you have WhatsApp? We need to talk about screen printing. Really, we love your videos. Just now we're watching your video to send your WhatsApp number. No, I don't have WhatsApp. I talk about screen printing in my videos. So, I mean, I don't really feel like I need to talk over the phone about them. And then I have, I guess it says, hi, where's the related video about how to use these vinyl and t-shirts? If you watch any of my videos, I have a lot of videos where I use the vinyl in t-shirts. So just kind of check my videos, look for something like printing a vinyl design, printing a HTV, heat transfer vinyl onto a t-shirt, and how to print, what are the equipments needed. If you go back and watch how I started my t-shirt printing business, it'll explain a lot of things that you need, but I plan to do more in-depth videos on that once I get a chance to. But all these questions are from Senior Ear AJ Kelly Pelly, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, it's a hard to pronounce name, and I don't want to mess it up because my name, people find my name hard to pronounce, but to me it seems like it's simple. My name is Sinicia. I go by Sin. Everybody call me Sin because it's like they say my name is hard to pronounce, but it's really spelled as it looks. Okay, I have a question from Stan Banks. It says, how often do you looks a screen burning? I am not exactly sure what you asking, Stan Banks. You're going to have to stop misspelling, stop having these typos and stuff on here if you want me to be able to answer your question. I'm just kidding. If you are asking how long do I let the screen burn, about 5 minutes, usually about 5 minutes. Or how often do I wash, do I burn screen? I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. And I'm sorry, I may not give the correct answer, but I'm going to take it that you says, how long do I let the screen burn? So it's about 5 minutes. Guillermo Tapia commented, sorry for my English, I'm from Mexico. One question, what kind of paper you use in the printer in this video? Please, where do you buy or what's the name of it? In that video, I use the, it's called a transparency film. And it's many different kinds. The kind that I use in this video is actually one that's for an inkjet printer, and you can search Fixons, Fixxons. They sell transparency film, Fixons.com. That's one place you can get them. You can also get transparency film on Amazon and eBay. So those are a couple of places you can search, and I'll try to leave a couple of links below for you if I remember to. Okay, this is another question from Guillermo Tapia. Another question, where do I buy them? I just told you that. Vanilla Panchy, I'm a fan. Was wondering what's the, it says band name, but I'm pretty sure they mean brand name of the long sleeve white shirts you use for Louis Pizza design. Also, in this design, wouldn't using a black outline make it look more crisp? Will you have charged for 2 colors if a black outline was used? In this video that this person is talking about, the shirts that I was supposed to print were the gray shirts. Those other shirts were just brought in, those long sleeve shirts. The short sleeve shirts were the ones that I knew that I was going to be printing once I did the design. So when they brought these other shirts in, then I just printed them the same way that I printed the rest of them. And if I had known I would have been printing other shirts, then maybe I would have done differently. But the customer that I did those shirts for was pretty specific about what they wanted. They wanted certain colors. The colors had to match and be, you know, be the exact same color as their business cards and everything else. So, you know, I wasn't gonna touch that too much, you know, or even recommend it, because when they come in there and they want a certain thing, I try to give them what they want, and I try not to, you know, try to tell them something different, especially when they're being so specific, because, you know, when it comes to that, they're being real specific. You know, I don't like to have issues with my customers. Then sometimes they'll see something and say, hey, this, and then I'll tell them. But I don't, you know, when it comes to that and they're being real specific about things, I just kind of let those customers be, because it can become a pain working with customers like that at times. All right, and that's about all I have time for right now, and I thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in anything that I talked about, or any of the supplies and equipments that I use in my videos, be sure to check the description box for links. If you like these videos or they help you, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.